Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatih Iskandar bin Fizi. My ID number is MDB2207009.
My name is Ashiri Aitullah bin Muhammad Salahuddin. My ID number is MDB2207033.
My name is Muhammad Amin Syahid. My ID card number is MDB2207115.
My name is Muhammad Irsyad bin Amir Zakri. My ID card number is MDB2207084.
Case 1. Price elasticity of demand. Assuming you are RW store manager responsible for two products, Good X and Good Y, the table below shows the products data. In the slide, the owner wants to maximize the revenue and asks you to calculate the elasticity for each product and find the degree of elasticity. You also need to draw the diagram and suggest to the owner which product needs to increase or decrease the price. For Good X, the first price is 10 and the second price is 15. For the quantity, the first one is 80 and the second one is 60. To find elasticity of demand, we need to quantity 1, which is 60, minus quantity 0, which is 80, divided by quantity 0, which is 80, and minus and multiply by price 0, which is 8, divided by price 1, 50, minus price 0, 10. Then we will get negative 0.25 multiplied by 2. The answer is 0.5. The elasticity of demand is below 1, which is inelastic. When inelastic, when the price increase, the revenue is also. For Good Y, as the method we used before, we will get 1.4 multiplied by 2, which is 2.8. 2.8 is more than 1, which is elastic. When the price is increased, the revenue is decreased, and when the price is decreased, the revenue is increased.
Case 2. Income elasticity of demand. Based on a study made by your firm research units, the result of the income elasticity of demand for frugal furniture products is negative 0.88 and high-end furniture product is 1.78. You have learned that due to booming in the economy, consumer income have risen by 6% this year. Using the demand analysis, sketch and explain what will happen to income elasticity of demand for frugal and high-end furniture when will income rise. Frugal furniture is an inferior goods. Inferior goods is under negative income elasticity. The reason why it became negative income elasticity is an increase in the consumer's income will cause a decrease in quantity demanded and vice versa. Based on the graph, an increase in income from Y1 to Y2 leads to decrease in quantity demanded from QD1 to QD2. The consumer will reduce the purchase of inferior goods and switch to better quality goods when income rise. The next one is high-end furniture. High-end furniture is a luxury goods. So, elastic income elasticity means Y is more than 1. A change in the consumer income cause a bigger percentage change in quantity demand. The graph show that an increase in income from Y1 to Y2 leads to an increase in quantity demanded from QD1 to QD2. But the increase in the quantity demanded is more than the increase in income.
I'm going to present about case 3, cross elasticity of demand. So there we have table A for good coffee and tea, and the table B, good iPhone and tea. The question is, based on the information in the table A and B, describe the relationship between the two goods. Means for the table A, good coffee and tea, and for the table B, iPhone and tea. Show the calculation and describe the result. So for the table A, coffee price increased to 1 ringgit per packet. So the quantity demand for the tea increased by 1 packet. Meanwhile, the quantity demand for the coffee decreased by 1 packet. So we'll be using the formula Q dx1 minus Q dx0 divided by Q dx1 times Py1 divided by Py1 minus Py0. So we'll get the answer 1.17. Increase in the price of a particular goods leads to an increase in quantity demand for another good. Therefore, tea and coffee are substitute goods. So for the table B, iPhone price decreased about 2,000 ringgit per set. Meanwhile, the original price was 5,000 ringgit per set. So the iPhone quantity demand increased by 1 set. Meanwhile, the tea quantity demand doesn't change or remain constant. We'll be using formula Q dx1 minus Q dx0 divided by Q dx1 times Py1 divided by Py1 minus Py0. So the answer will get 0. 0 is equal to an increase in the price of a particular goods will give no impact on quantity demand for another goods. Therefore, iPhone and tea are independent goods.
For case 4, price elasticity of supply. Using the supply analysis, sketch and explain the types of price elasticity of supply for each question. A. When the price goods A is 200 ringgit, the quantity supplied is 100 unit. When the price increase to 300 ringgit, the quantity supplied is unchanged at 100 units. B. When the price of goods A increase from 200 ringgit to 300 ringgit, the quantity supplied of goods A increase from 100 units to 130 units. C. When the price of goods A increase from 200 ringgit to 300 ringgit, the quantity supplied increase from 100 unit to 180 units. Okay, for case 4A, the calculation as shown is in slide. The answer, the elasticity of supply is 0. So this is perfectly inelastic. Suppliers will sell the same number of goods or service regardless of the movement of price, even when price increase from P1 to P2. The graph shown in the slide. Case 4B. The calculation shown in slide. The answer elasticity of supply is 0.6. The graph is inelastic. So the percentage change in price P1 increase to P2 is larger than the percentage change in quantity supply Q1 increase to Q2. The graph 4B inelastic as shown in the slide. For C, the calculation shown in the slide. The answer elasticity of supply is 1.6. The graph is elastic. So the percentage change in price P1 increase to P2 is smaller than the percentage change in quantity supplied Q1 increase to Q2. The graph as shown in slide.
They don't know what's wrong with me, and I'm too shy to say it's my first love. What I'm